Hi folks, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh, 3 p.m. here. I decided to do sort of like a reload of Prada fragrances that I own. I'm gonna sort of like rank the ones that I have. I think in total I have about 13. I had few more, but I don't have them anymore with me. Basically, I'm wearing also for the scent of the afternoon one Prada fragrance. That is my number one today. I did this list about like Prada house stock sort of 2 3 years back, and I did from time to time different Prada fragrance reviews individually. Do check them out. I have reviewed all of them, and today what you're gonna do is just talk in brief about Prada House and then just put them according to my liking. But understand this, they're all fantastic. I wouldn't have bought them if they were not nice. Okay, I did not just simply buy them because I was like, let's just complete the line. No, I got them because I like them. But at times, when you have to like rank your fragrances, sometimes, some of them would be number 10, some of them will be number 1 or top 5. You understand the idea. And these are just my preference. You can definitely feel differently about any of these fragrances. Last thing, declaration before I start is that some of these fragrances are discontinued. You can try to find them, but some of them are very expensive. I'll mention that those which actually are very high in price. But in general, like Prada House produces fresh, clean, soapy kind of scent with a sometimes a bit darker take, and I don't have all the Prada fragrances in my collection, so the ones that I have, I rank them. Okay, you get the idea. So let's start with the honorable mentions. Okay, first honorable mention is this one, which didn't make the list, which will make many people's list. That would be Prada Amber Intense. Okay, this fragrance I have a little bit juice left, not much left here. This fragrance basically I got it like in Malaysia. Okay, like 2016, 17 that time. Reason being, I actually thought this fragrance would be very interesting, like a dark soapy scent. And Coach Rob 619's review sort of made me look at it. But what I realized, this fragrance actually suits colder months or nighttime better, and it's a bit dark, a bit spicy, a bit different. It's similar to Tom Ford Noir. I think there's a fragrance called Tom Ford Noir EDP. Yeah, this is similar to that, but I really like this fragrance. It gives me a little different vibe, bit creamy, buttery vibe, but I hardly reach for it apart from winter. So, honorable mention number 1, Prada Amber Intense. Nice fragrance. Take a look at it. Very mysterious. Okay. Second fragrance I'm going to show you. This can be easily in this list. This is Steven from channel Radio Lessons, his favorite fragrance. I have actually something from the same line, but I like that one better a little bit. But this is a fantastic fragrance. Okay, this one I think is discontinued. It's called Prada Infusion Dome. So I collected that bottle like long time back, and this actually is not new. Even if you look at the cap, it changed the color. This is fantastic. Like this one has iris. This is very easy wear, very comforting, high class, fresh. But the thing is, this fragrance is changed the name, I think. So I will show you the more modern version, and I think I like that one better for value. Okay, but Prada Infusion Dome is my second honorable mention. Third and final honorable mention before I start top 10 is this fragrance is discontinued from the Prada. I think this one is Lunarosa line. This fragrance I like a lot, but this one offers a little bit less sweetness, more freshness. Okay, it's more lighter, and it's kind of like a not every day you have the mood for it, but it's a fresh, clean fragrance. Once again, check out my review. This is Prada. This is called Homme Pour. I think Prada Lunarosa Homme Pour. This one got discontinued, but actually you can still find it at a very decent pricing. This one, if you have very sunny days, you can put it on. It's just a fresh, like the same occasion where you use Givenchy Gentleman cologne or Guerlain Low Medial cologne. This fits that bill. Okay, so this one actually you get also more juice, 125 ml. It's a little bit lighter compared to the other ones, but today it's in the honorable mention. So one small break, then we go for the main list. Okay, here we go. So top 10 by ranking. So the thing is, understand this, I already said before, I have only a handful of Prada fragrances. Of course, I have many more compared to many other people, but I actually collected. These are the ones that are available in our market. There are a few other ones, but I did not collect them. But these are the main lines. So I have the Infusion line, I have the Lunarosa line, Amber line, and Prada Long line. So sort of like made sort of like a ranking from them. You'll see most of these in this line. So number 10. This is one of my favorite perfumes, but it's the most simplest of the line. This is called Prada Lunarosa, just simply Lunarosa. Okay, this is simply powdery, fresh, clean laundry scent. That's all I can tell. It changes a little bit. It's very strong. I mean, for some reason, This fragrance, like for me, if you apply too much, I feel I'm choking a little bit. It's very good. Longevity is very, very good. It's just a fresh, clean, nothing crazy going on out here. The simplest of Prada fragrances. This is called Prada Lunarosa number 10. Number 9, I'm going to go with this discontinued fragrance. I think recently got discontinued. I enjoyed this a lot when I got it at first. And then I had like this fragrance I used a lot. But my bottle kind of finished. But I never really repurchased it. But I think I'm going to get a backup bottle. This is Prada Lunarosa Black. Okay. This fragrance, it's similar to Midnight in Paris. Also Bulgari's Black, but I think this adds that added soapy note, which makes it smell really sweet. And this is very long lasting too. I got extra longevity from it. It's dark version of Lunarosa. You can check it out, Prada Lunarosa Black. That's number 9. Number 8. This is the first one of Prada Longline. I have 3. I have collected 3. This is the number 3, and this one is like not gonna say least favorite, but I have the other 2 are more favorites for me. I'll just be honest, frank with you, which one I wear less, which one I wear more. This one is similar to Dior Homme. The great thing about Prada Longline is that it's also, just like the other ones, very inoffensive, very nice, very nice. It gives you sort of like a cooling vibe. So it's more watery version of Prada Long. Prada Long is already watery, but this one for me, it takes to the next notch. Okay, like more watery Prada Long. It's also good for office work, gym, and summertime. It really is good. These are all fantastic, by the way, very luxurious. But Prada Long Low is my number 8 today. Number 7, a popular choice, perhaps many people's number 1 Prada. This one, Prada Lunarosa Carbon. Okay, the Sauvage DNA. Right. This is not really Sauvage clone, I would say, but definitely you see similarity. But added notes in the mineral notes, okay? And this is less peppery, more sweet. Man, this fragrance is really nice. This fragrance feels like you can wear this more versatile version of Sauvage. It smells better than Sauvage to my nose, but some people like Dior Sauvage more. But definitely sort of like inspiration it draws from the Dior Sauvage line, and I think they did a great job with this. So this one is crowd favorite because it's more affordable version than Sauvage, and I think I like this a lot. So this one is number 7. Prada Lunarosa Carbon. Number 6, I think this one they also discontinued. I don't know what's up with them, but this actually was one of the first Prada that I tried in my journey. And this one I got like a sample, like when I purchased like La Mall. And since then I love this fragrance. Okay, this actually is very dreamy, very sweet. Some people compare this with La Mall, like I kind of see that comparison, but it's more sweeter. Okay, this is Prada Lunarosa Sport. The only thing sporty about this fragrance is that ad, and then the like sort of like the guy, sort of like, oh, I don't know what's up. Anyway, so if you see some guys are like this like a dude sailing and all those, but it doesn't actually smell like a sporty fragrance. It smells very romantic, night out scent. And I think the name is kind of like not really. I think Prada Lunarosa O Sport was the sporty one. This is more romantic date setup. So try to get this. I really like this, very long lasting too. Prada Lunarosa Sport, beautiful red bottle. Okay, I love this. So those are first 5 or last 5. So now time for top 5. What are my top 5s? So number 5 is the fragrance I would say I choose over Prada Infusion. Just know what did I say? Infusion Dome, right? This is actually Prada's Infusion line. This is called Iris Sidra. Okay, this fragrance, it has also iris, but this one has some of the notes. It says neroli. It's just basically what you get from this is more neroli, and it's similar to, I would say, Prada Infusion Dome, Prada Infusion Dome, yeah. But I think this actually is more cleaner, almost identical, but I think this one you can find nowadays, and the 200 ml really serves you well, long lasting too. Easily one of the best right out of the shower or even fresh laundry kind of smell. This one that definitely has it. Very luxurious sort of a fragrance. This is number 5, Prada Infusion Iris Sidra. Okay. So next one, number 4. These are getting like with time getting better and better. Number 4 is perhaps one of the longest lasting Prada fragrances. This one goes for around $250 if I'm not mistaken at this current moment. I was lucky to pick up a bottle. This is the one that I love most from this line, Prada Lunarosa Extreme. This is the spicy, dark, extremely long lasting fragrance for colder nights out. This one I use sparingly. I do not reach for this like every day. I used it a couple of times last winter. What you get from this, it's totally spicy. You know, some people say it's kind of like this, got this Indian curry spice, but I think this one, Prada, you know guys, Prada will do very few things wrong. If you can manage to find it somewhere, get it. You know, get it, you will actually do yourself a favor. If you get it under $100, it will be a gem of a fragrance, okay? Sad to say, this is discontinued. Really like this bottle. Prada Lunarosa Extreme. So number 3, number 2, number 1, 3 of my most favorite Pradas. You know, like if I ever have to choose just 3 Prada out of my whole collection, these 3 I'll keep, okay, easily, any day. But you'll be thinking like which one makes number which spot, right? You guys know which ones are left. Number 3 is Prada Long, okay? The youngsters will say this is my number 1 Prada. And that's totally fair, because I will say, you know, choice is always like changing. You know, people love different things. You know, different people have different choice. Prada Long is an easy love. When it came out first, I didn't think so much about this fragrance. It felt too simple compared to my number 1 Prada. But with time, you know, I learned this fragrance does its purpose really well. It's simple, sophisticated, luxurious. Sometimes soapy, sometimes I don't feel that soapy, but it gives me that sense of relaxation. You know, what I really like about this Prada Long, very versatile, high heat situation. It's perfect for office setup. Number 3, Prada Long. So the battle between number 2 and number 1 was very fierce. You know, to me, to be honest, I love all 3, top 3, but I always think of like which one is a better fragrance, you know. And when you talk about better, there's no such thing as one is worse than the other, because it's very difficult to determine in terms of how you're gonna rate, right? It always comes to personal choices. Okay, that's where I drew the conclusion. Like, hey, let's draw the conclusion. Number 2 is my one of the best winter fragrance in my arsenal. This one I always wear every winter. This is called Prada Long Intense. Okay, some of you will be very disappointed. Like, this one should be number 1, and I can tell you, if I didn't have number 1 soft spot or weakness for that, this one would come out number 1. This one, they add patchouli and leather, more darkness. You know, more persona, I would say. This actually is like a stronger version of Prada Long. The thing is, when you smell sorry man, my voice really disturbing the whole day. What you smell in this, the background, the Prada Long DNA is definitely there, but it's more prominent. It's more, if you just want to get even noticed, you just put this one on, you'll get instant compliments. This one feels like their best fragrance, yet they sort of like discontinued it, sadly. Get it while you can, okay? Prada Long Intense is definitely what Dior Perfume is to Dior line, okay? This is a gem of a perfume, Prada Long Intense. Just give me a second, let me drink some water, then I will do the number 1. Yeah, sorry, the voice is disturbing the whole day, so I'm just trying to, drink water a lot. So, number 1 Prada. Number 1 Prada is number 1 for a reason. You already by now would know which one this is, if you know me already. This was, I think, the very first full bottle of Prada fragrance that I bought, because I was so impressed with the sample, okay? I smelled it and it felt like absolutely, I have nothing like it. One of the most luxurious smelling. It's so lovely. I mean, when I smelled it, you know, some of the fragrance, this one is one of my forever top 10 designer fragrance, always makes it. And I had to commit to a small bottle in Malaysia. I didn't have like the cash to buy all of them, but I got a 50 ml. Then I upgraded to 100 ml later. So this is my number 1 for sentimental reasons. It's also very long lasting. It feels like how Mark Robzeroid would say. This smells like a soap they provide in a 6-star hotel or 5-star hotel. That luxurious soapy smell. This is called Prada Amber Purum. I know many people would say, man, this is okay, this is good, but nothing comes close to Prada Long. I heard that. Thing is, like, it's always, as I said, comes down to personal preference. This one, definitely personal preference. You know, that's all this is. And I will say, this is a niche quality juice. There's nothing that smells like this in designer game. That much you have to give it to this fragrance. When you smell it, man, I'm just wearing this for the scent of the afternoon. I never feel bored of this fragrance. It's a very simple, amber, spicy fragrance, clean. You know, it just makes you smell like you just came out of the laundry. Everything smells like class, okay? Hardly I will find something I would put above Prada Amber, Purum ever, So this is the best for me in this house. Prada Amber Purum, number 1 Prada fragrance in my collection. So do let me know, what are your favorite Prada fragrances? What are your top 3, top 5? Do you like this house as a whole? And do you feel this smell like fresh, clean and luxurious? Okay. Otherwise, you can let us know that if you feel differently as well, like you find this house to be too overhyped, also do let others know. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.